my lovely friends, it's Margaret, and it is time to check in on my physical TBR. So if you will recall, last year I did an entire video just telling you all the books on my physical TBR. It's a nice 6-7 minute video, so if you are interested in like all of the books that I have on my physical TBR, I will go ahead and, you know, link it here, link it down below, and then we're going to maybe talk about some of the ones that are new to my physical TBR. So I'm going to scoot over so we have some room for this, and I am going to keep a counter of ones I finished, ones I haven't finished. Oh man, these shelves, I didn't have any. Oh, I do have a few horizontal books, but not many of them. My books are so much, my bookshelves are so much fuller now. Okay.
Hello, my lovely friends, it's Margaret, and today we're doing a TBR tour.
God, I still had music.
Welcome to, don't know what day it is.
Oh, hey.
About me wrapping up the last year and setting goals for the new year and getting to know me a little bit more, I thought this was the perfect time to do a physical TBR tour. You cannot see my physical TBR. It is way up on top of all of my bookshelves. 1, 2, and 3. I would like to get it down so that it is only on top of 2 of those bookshelves. So I just thought, in the interest of recording things and maybe getting some of your input on which books I should prioritize on this TBR, I would give you a tour of my physical TBR. I go by spine color on all of these when I am putting them up there. So the first shelf that we're going to do is my black books and my mass market paperbacks. So I have The City of Brass by
Haven't read it.
Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. The Red Hunt by Mary Watson. This is a lit great book. I'm going to make a video at some point of all of them, and so you can force me to read them. The Grace Mysteries by Grace Cavendish.
Not sure if I even
Fire
want
by
to.
Laura Ann Gilman. White Cat by Holly Black. A Memory Called Empire by Arcady Martin. The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware. The Short Second Life of Retainer by Stephanie Meyer. I don't know why I have this. I'm never going to read it. And then volumes 1 and 2 of the Twilight manga. Stars Above by Marissa Meyer.
Ooh, hold on. Shh. So those 3 are no longer on my TBR shelf. The Short Life of Brie Tanner and the 2 Twilight manga. And that is because I have unhauled them. When Midnight Sun came out and I saw that Stephanie Meyer still has no interest in addressing the appropriation of the Quileute tribe, has apparently not done anything to help them because they do need to move to higher ground, I just decided I didn't need to be reading that series anymore. From what I understand, like, the racism has not gotten any better, the stereotypes she uses has not gotten any better, and so I don't have any desire to reread them just because the flaws in the author are so tied to the plot. There are situations where I can look past and be like, okay, well, I already own these books, it's fine, because the things that I disagree with the author about are not things that I necessarily have seen in the plot. They're not key elements of the plot, but the anti-native or anti-indigenous sentiments that are in Stephanie Meyer's, like, that she has shown in her real life, are crucial parts of books 2, 3, and 4. So I just decided those books didn't need to be in my life anymore. I have removed them from my shelves, and I don't know what I'm doing with them, but they're not going to be anything. I'm getting rid of them, and I have no desire to read any more of them. So, all right, so I don't know why I haven't read Stars Above yet, because I absolutely love the Lunar Chronicles, and it's sitting right there.
Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. I don't know why I haven't read this yet because I love this series. Save the Date by Morgan Matson.
I'm reading that. I have read that one. Have not read that one.
This is a Book of the Month book. I'm trying to keep 4 ahead on these than I have on my Literary Trade books. I am also a Book of the Month affiliate. I will have all that information linked down below if you're interested in that.
Not affiliate any longer.
So after that, we get into the mass market paperbacks that I have. I have Wildcat's Wine by Claire Machuro. The Hero.
You think I unhauled that?
By Maura J. Moore.
Still need to read that. Still need to read that. Haven't read it. Haven't read it. Haven't read it. Have read it. Haven't read it. Nope. Also no. Don't know that I'm going to. I loved that series so much at one point. I remember filming this and just having to climb up and down for all of them, and then the giant. Read it. Haven't read it. Haven't read it. Haven't read it. I've had a lot of these longer than I thought. Should be reading it by the end of the year. Haven't read it for some reason. Haven't read it. read it.
And Rooftop
Have read it.
by Margaret.
Also in Holiday because I had an ugly copy.
I have no Fallen. For the orange / yellow books, I have Wool by Hugh Howey.
Haven't read it. Have read it.
Bennett, Tide by Holly.
Haven't read it.
The Girl with the Pearl
Have read it.
by Tracy Chevalier. Suspense and Simplicity
Haven't read it.
by Carrie Beveris. And Veronica Mars, Mr. Kiss and Tell by Rob.
I don't know if I'm gonna read that.
The Tiger at Midnight.
Have read it.
Although moving on to the green books, I have The Unexpected
Haven't read it.
by Morgan Matson. Valiant by Holly.
Have not read it.
By Holly Black. This time will be different.
Have.
Segura, Stolen Songbird by
Have
Kate
not.
Johnson. Blood Promise by Rochelle Mead. I also have
Still haven't. Don't know why.
I'm not going to go out and get it for this video. Sorcery of Thorn.
Have read it.
And
That's the one.
Alwyn Hamilton.
Have not.
Making our way into the blue books. This goes on for a while. So I have The Forgotten Girl by India Hill. 13 Little Blue Envelopes
Nope,
by
nope.
Mary Johnson. Confessions of a
Nope.
Alcoholic by Toby Kinsella. Pride and Prejudice
Nope.
by Carrie Beveris.
Supposed to.
Flame in the Mist by
Have
Jane
read it.
Gautier. Once a King
Have
by
not
Jane
read it.
Morrill. Esperanza Rising
Have
by
read it.
Anne
Very good
Green
book.
House
Should
Ryan.
read.
Continuing on, I
You
have
should.
Beyond a Darkened Shore by
Tried.
Dragon Riding by Cornelia
Have not read
Funke.
it.
Steel
Have not
by
read it.
Jane Unearthed by Amy Connolly
Nope.
and The Thief Lord, also
Nope.
by
I'm just gonna stand like this.
Magic Feet
Also
by
no.
Sarah Prunius.
Al-
The Book Jumper
also
by
no.
Rachel Glasser. A Curse So Dark and Lonely by
Also
Susan
no.
Moore. And the final blue book, The Archive by
Why haven't I read that? What's wrong with me?
It's on my bed right now. Going into like the indigo and purple books, I have Once Upon a Time.
Tried
The Awakening
twice.
by someone I don't remember.
Haven't even started that one yet.
I didn't put the author's name on the cover.
Haven't read it.
Ironside by Holly Black. Broken Things.
Yes, I have read that.
That Inevitable
Have not read it yet.
by Kate Johnston. Zenith
Have
by
not.
Sasha Alford and Lizzie Cummings. Starry Eyes by
Have not.
Because I Love to Hate
Nope.
You by a variety of authors. Treason of Thorns by
Nope.
Lori Weymouth and Shadow of the Sky
Have
by
read it.
Kim Walsh. I do have a whole other shelf with my brown, gray, and white books.
Good lord, why do I have so many unread books?
I have In the Time of the Dragon Moon by Janet Lee
First
Klein.
book that I have not read that.
I don't know how that happened. Cornets and Steel by
Have not read it.
Hollow City by Ransom.
Still haven't read it. I should have gone on my 2021 series to finish. Have not read it.
Volume 1 of the Clockwork Angel manga by
Have that? I haven't read it.
Kyokyung. Dragonspell by Janine.
Have not read it.
Dark Hills Divide by
Also have not read it.
Herman. The Hundred Rebellion
No.
by Morgan. And After
No.
War by Thomas Snow. Also, I have A Ship of Smoke and Steel.
Yeah, no. I don't think I've read any of these on this shelf.
Can you even see that? The Seamstress by Alison Pittman. Slice of
Nope.
Cherry by Thea Reeves.
Nope.
The Colossus Rises
Nope.
by Peter Larangis. Wildwood
Nope.
written by Colin Malloy and with illustrations by Carson Ellis. The Melancholy of
Also nope.
Sophia Paludicha by Puyo and Nagaru Tanigata. And we are wrapping it up with some last mass market paperbacks. I have Dragon Quest by Anne McCaffrey.
Nope.
Murder on the
I mean, I have read that, but I need to reread it. Have not read either of those.
Then I have Innocent Mage and Awakened Mage by
Have not read either of those.
That's the entirety of my physical TBR.
Now that we have checked in with what I had, and so of the number, the 108 that I had last year, minus the number that I read, we have this number that I still have from last year. I would like to hope that next year that number will be lower. Maybe. I did a much better job, I feel, because there are a lot of new books on my shelves. I did a much better job of either reading the books that I got really quickly before the end of the year, or also having reread them, not reread them, what's the word? Oh gosh, guys, my brain's gone. By buying books that I've already read. Like, a lot of the books that I bought this year are books that I knew I wanted on my shelves. I just haven't had a chance because I got them from the library. So now, let's see what is currently, what are the new additions? There's a lot of them. The first one that I do want to mention is Legend Born by Tracy Dion. This is just a quick plug for the Avengers Initiative Reading Challenge. I'm going to be reading this in January. It's not going to be on my TBR for long, and I'm not going to go into a lot about it and how it fits with our reading challenge. I'm just gonna say watch the video up here. I worked real hard on it and my shoulder is still bruised. Also, I've added a lot more non-fiction to my stack. I have One Person, No Vote by Carol Anderson. I'm Still Here, Black Dignity in a World Made for Whiteness by Austin Channing Brown. How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi. I also have Native, Identity, Belonging, and Rediscovering God by Caitlin B. Curtis. I also have How the King of Elfhame Learned to Hate Stories by Holly Black. Rain and Delilah's Midnight Matinee by Jeff Zettener. Prada and Prejudice by Mandy Hubbard. One of my final books from the book box that I quit was Night Spinner by Addie Thurley. At the Heart of Betrayal and The Beauty of Darkness by Mary E. Pierce. Oasis by Katya de Becerra. Chibla Barn by James S.A. Corey. Invisible Women, Data Bias in a World Designed by Men by Carolyn Criado Perez. A Taste of Sage by Yafa S. Santos. Whispers of Shadow and Flame by L. Penelope. The Dark Prophecy by Rick Riordan. The Princess Will Save You by Sarah Henning. Wicked Fox by Kat Cho. The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. The Fascinators by Andrew Eliopoulos. Dangerous Alliance by Janika Cohen. And The Two Lives of Lydia Bird by Josie So. Winterborn, Home of Vengeance and Valor by Ali Carr. A Dress for the Wicked by Autumn Krause. The Language of Thorns by Lee Bardugo. And The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. Those are all of the books that are currently on my physical TBR. Please let me know if you've read any of these, if you're interested in them, if you were willing to buddy read them and we're friends. Hit me up in my DMs on Twitter. If we're mutuals, just let me know. I want to be doing more buddy reading this year, and I have a whole stack, a whole shelf, 3 whole shelves of books that you can choose from. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, there will be videos over here, other things you might like. I will have whatever was the last couple of days in the 12 days of Margaret. That is it for now, my friends. Happy reading, and I will see you later when we will talk about more wordy, nerdy things. Bye!